pretty much.
Wait, what happened in that match?
Which, the Deku match?
Deku match.
I don't
yeah,
remember.
I know I commentated the Katie match.
I have honestly no idea. I don't remember anything from Summit besides the one frame difference between me and I didn't.
Yeah, that was insane. Like, or I thought it was like 2. I don't know. Either way, that was an insane match.
Yeah. Imagine getting a 22 and losing.
I know, right?
Because a 22 against literally anyone else
would have been fine, yeah.
Fine. Maybe Katie.
I mean, Katie not, yeah. Like, Katie even, like, getting a 22 is, like, a little uncomforting. It's a little, like, that's not safe at all. Actually, I remember Aura telling me that, like, him and SMB did a race one time for Hero Story, and they both got 22s, and Aura lost to SMB.
Oh, that's crazy. So they literally both popped up.
Yeah. Like, even if I get a 22 and lost, I don't fucking care. I'll be happy as fuck. You kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
And of course, I didn't care that I lost by like 2 frames. You know?
Oh yeah, no, like that's an intense match. Ah, Fred. Yeah, I think they're gonna get to that point, Matthew.
So yeah, it was a crazy match. I still think that's like my favorite race I've ever done.
Yeah, I think my favorite race I've ever done was between me and Drum in Autumn.
Yeah, I beg to differ on that point, Seahawks. The fact that they're gonna win.
No, I didn't say they're gonna win. I said that I think they might get to that point, like the checkpoint.
Oh no, yeah, I still beg to differ.
Oh yeah. Now I beg to. Now you can beg to differ.
Watch said play. This.
What the? Oh. Okay, that was when I died. Okay. Man, you just got like 2 kills. Oh, you're on a 15? What the fuck?
It's just funny that a 22 now is like a bad run.
Depending on who you ask.
Well, at least for me, it's a bad run because I'd still be happy with it in a tournament, but I guess you were saying it's like a bad run for me, and I didn't.
Well, I don't know about that. Like, I guess like if you get enough 22s, you're gonna call it like bad eventually. But I mean, you know, that's not. Because like a 22 is still like a top 20 run.
Yeah, Katie doesn't consider 21 a bad run for her either. She still thinks it's pretty cool. That's what she said.
I don't know about that. I remember before she used to hate. Whenever she get a 21, she would call it like a bad run. But obviously, that might have been a younger Katie compared to like now, obviously.
She's like 21s. I think are still cool. Like that's what she said word for word when I asked her.
Okay, yeah. I think it's just mostly like a younger, like I guess like a younger Katie that I remembered then, honestly.
Yeah, maybe because the record was a 21 and it was a bad run. Maybe that's why it felt.
Probably, yeah.
That could
I don't know.
Have been a
yeah. I would say the one time I heard her like the first time I ever heard her being impressed with a Dark Story run was when she got a 2202 in Dark Story.
2202.
Yeah, like if you hear the PB celebration, she's like, not bad. That's actually a pretty decent run. Like that's like the first time like when she actually played Dark Story that like I've actually heard her say like something good about the Dark. Yeah.
One of the PBs before.
Yeah, basically.
Did she say the same thing about her 21, or did she still like...
No, she was happy about it. She got the goal time. I think the difference is when you look at her now and then when you look at her back then, she's becoming a little more, I don't know how to say it. Yeah, less picky about how she like her runs. It's just a perfectionist thing. It's obviously it just comes from the fact that she comes from an yelling background.
Yeah, probably now she appreciates the 20 a little bit more because like
Yeah.
then.
Oh yeah, of
It was
course.
like, oh, the 126 Pyramid Cave and the 46 CG with the death was garbage.
Yeah.
You know, she would. That's what she was talking about, I think, in the all stories of that run.
I mean, yeah, she was, but like that was only in the moment. But obviously, she just appreciated it more.
When will someone get the next 20? I guess. 'Cause
I have no idea. Like,
I think it would be pretty cool if someone did it this year. It could happen.
it would be. I just don't see it happening from anyone this year. Like, not to disrespect anyone, but I just don't see anyone like pushing that hard. And like the people that say that they want a 20 aren't really close to it. If that makes
Well,
sense.
like me, for example.
No. I think you're decently close to it.
I mean, having a
just talking about, like,
21 is
people-
the first step. And
Yeah,
not-
exactly.
Not many.
I'm
people
just
jump.
talking about people like I guess like May or SMB where they say that they want a 20 to like retire on. Which I mean I get it. Like they want like they want to end off on a very good run that they're impressed with. I don't know. At least like worry about getting like the 21 and then the 20. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Honestly, even
It's-
if it's
yeah.
record or not, I don't care. I'll still take the 20 and go. TBH.
Mhm.
That's how like my mentality is with it, because like if it's a 2050, it's more than likely not going to be record. My first one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care about 20 honestly.
Yeah, I know.
No,
you
yeah, I don't know if you care about 20, right, Matthew?
Bro, I have a 24.
Yeah. I'm just saying like long term though, goals wise.
Yeah,
I don't know.
because like
Yeah.
if
Cause like I
keep
said
grinding-
before, for me, like I guess goal wise that I want like I don't want to end off on 121. Like I feel like that's a bit lame for me. Like I want to end off on multiple 21s. But obviously I want to worry about getting the 21 first myself.
I don't care what I end on. If I stop enjoying the game or get bored of it, I'm gonna stop. That's,
And you're gonna be happy with like where you end off on.
yeah, if it literally this PB that I've got now could be the last PB for all I know, I don't know. Probably not, but
Yeah, exactly. If you keep grinding, then yeah, you'll get what you want. That's why I live out the mindset. Like
I could have like a 23 flat, and if I'm bored, I'm stopping playing the game. I'm not going for a 22 if I'm not enjoying it.
yeah, that's fair. I did tell myself before that before I had a 22 that like, hey, if I'm noticing some changes like mentally in myself that like that I'm getting much stressed out and irritated grinding hero, then I'm gonna do something else. In which I did notice. So like that's why I decided to go for like a dark arc, because like at that time when I got my first 23, it was such a mental barrier, because imagine your first 23 having a 22 level exit. It's just so ass to like, compare against.
It was the Rouge, right? That was like. Tough. Or are you're talking about Hero Story? I thought you were talking about
Hero Story, yeah. No, you're good, you're good. I should have said Hero Story, my bad. But yeah, no, imagine just like having your first 23 first 23 having a 22 exit. Like imagine
That
that.
sounds like something I would do. I'm not
Yeah,
even gonna lie to
because
you.
it was I think it was like a 10-15 or something, right?
It was like a 10-17 or 10-16, I don't remember.
Yeah. And your first 22 had almost a 21.
And yeah, it was like a 953 out of aquatic
It
mine or
was
something
like
that.
literally could have been 21 with that.
Yeah, but obviously I wasn't ready for the 21 at the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm so glad that I don't have to worry about that freaking 2217. It's out of my life. I overachieved the hell out of that run. I think that's my most overachieved run, and I'm so glad that like.
Yeah. When I was grinding hero last year before I went on vacation, I did have a day where I got 222, so I'll be happy with that. I'll be happy with 22. I don't care. It's like it's within a minute. My PB is a good enough run to be happy with. So 23s though, like I've seen so many that like I just don't care. Like those are like dead runs. Like in a tournament, obviously I'd be very happy with 23.
Yeah. I mean, it would be a tournament PB for you to get a 23.
Yeah, exactly. I think Dawn hasn't even gotten a 22 in the tournament. I think it's just a consistency thing, honestly. I don't know.
You just don't think Dawn is as
I think it's just a consistency thing and also like a mental thing. 'Cause, like, I do know Dawn struggled mentally sometimes, like in tournaments, like similar to that I do.
Yeah, I think how you
Like if you remember Summit, like I end off my run on doing like FR wall run, and like, you know what? Fuck it, I don't care. I'm gonna do what
I was
what
hella
I think is like
impressed
fun.
actually, because you were popping off.
Yeah.
I thought it was very cool. People in chat seemed very entertained about it.
Yeah, they were impressed with it. I'm glad people enjoyed that little performance.
Showed the top runner in you for that little moment, you know? Something
Yeah, exactly.
must have been proud of. And I'm glad.
One thing I will say about myself, like when I did my first tournament versus like now, is that like I was happy with how I played my first tournament, and I still think that's probably like my favorite tournament I played, honestly. Like the HSC 22. Like even though like I was like in middle pools had a 23-43 PB at the time, I was pretty happy with how I played. I beat all the big names in middle pools, even though like I was the best at middle pools at the time. I was pretty happy with how I performed. I got to play Hedera, like a best friend of mine.
Yeah. Your emote artist?
Yeah, my best friend, you know. And I got to let's see. Oh yeah, and I got the combined nuts record. That's for like over a year. Was it over a year? I don't remember.
It was 8 months.
8 months, okay.
It was from, I got mine in February last year, and you had yours in
HST.
It was
Like around 8 months-ish, yeah. But it wasn't even the fact that like I got the record though. That like, what record or not, I don't care. Like obviously, but I'm glad to be one of those few people that have actually gotten the combined next record. To me, that matters. That like I took the record from Katie, but like literally the day after.
Yeah, it's the only time Katie's ever been speed bullied. Speed bullied back. I'm sure she probably didn't even do it, but I mean, it's still pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't think it could. I think it's a cool thing to look on, but obviously I don't think it's like a thing she really cares too much about because it's just like a miscellaneous record. Yeah.
Like, I have the record now. Do I really care? Kind of, to some extent, but it's not like everything you make that like hero.
Oh, do I have Mauga now?
If that were to ever happen. You know, if that makes sense. Oh, where did the...
I do have Mauga.
Nice, time for you to narrow play time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a year soon since my combined knuckles. It's gonna be...
Yep. I don't think that run's not. I will say this right now. I don't think that run's being beat in at least 2 years.
From now or from...
From now.
Set?
I guess both, but like I guess even now. Because you have to think about it. That RNG was 1 in a million.
1 in a million. Yeah, and I played every set really well, so that's like...
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
why I'm happy too, because like... That's like, I feel like what a lot of the combined knuckles records before it didn't really have. Of course, no offense to you, right?
Right, yeah, exactly.
So, because like, even when
it's
I didn't have
like,
records...
it's like literally trying to win the lottery ticket. Or trying to win a Powerball.
Yeah.
It's literally like the equivalence of a combined knuckles record. It's like literally trying to win a Powerball, but also play well, like... good, like play all the sets good enough where you can just like get a good time at it. Like that's how the combined knucks record usually is. Like for me, it was like I played what I didn't execute as well as Katie, but I just had better RNG than her. But like my execution was just good enough to like get the record myself.
Yeah. And I guess that's what separates the people who can and can't get combined knocks, because it all depends on their execution and how good they are, of course, as a runner. Because it doesn't just have to be someone who gets absurdly lucky. They probably also have to be good at the movement too. So, I did feel like at first Combined Knuckles was kind of just like a cursed thing to have because it was the best RNG, but it doesn't necessarily mean always skill is involved with having the record, right? Compared to like
Yeah.
Hero Story of I would not consider Combined Knuckles World Record to be my first SC2 World Record, because I guess it is considered a world record by technicality. Yeah, I find interesting that, like, in 2019, literally the best that ever been seen was only a 230, and we've seen that so many times now. Like, people have gotten so much better at Knuckles.
Are you talking about Draco Dance Run?
Mm-hmm, because it was like a 232 or something like that, and...
Something like that, yeah. It's a 234, yeah.
Yeah, and that's been hit so many times now. Like, so many people
Yeah,
got better.
exactly. It's just because hunting is advanced, that's why. Then, like, when as opposed to when you played.
Yeah, but I think that's really cool to see because, like, who knows?
I don't know, I feel like it's more impressive that, like, his run used to be 4th place, and it's still top 20.
Mm-hmm. Was that the highest ranking he had ever been in Hero Story?
Yep.
4th place?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. When I started, his run was 4th place too, I remember that.
Yeah. It kind of just goes to show, like, even that run's, like, what, 6 years old or 5 years old, I don't remember when. It still holds up pretty well.
I thought it was pretty crazy because having top 5 is such basic strats.
Yeah, because, like, he didn't do pole hop, like, for one thing.
Yeah, that's what, like, really impressed me, is that he got that time without, like, any crazy strats.
He did backhand CGSS, though, because that was the only thing available at the time. Like, and obviously, like, even though there's good cam, like, he's not gonna change up his strategy.
Yeah, I think Cryptic is probably the majority of why, like, Combined Knuckles record went down so much, because people took a lot
He had nothing to do with it, honestly, if I'm being real.
Really?
Like, the advancement of hunting, sure, I could agree with that. But in terms of, like, Combined Knuckles, he had nothing to do with it.
Well, he didn't do anything with Combined Knuckles, but, like, towards, like, advancements in...
Yeah, like, help, like, advance, like, the hunting, yeah. I could agree with that, but, like, but the record itself, no.
Because he didn't get any Combined Knuckles record.
No, he didn't.
He tried.
He tried, but then he realized how hard it is. Like, even though he said he could easily beat it. Especially when he can't try to beat it, take it from me.
And now, you can imagine how he feels about mine.
Yeah, well.
That must be, good luck. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally good luck.
Yeah, literally. Like, even being mine, like, you have to admit, it was good luck, right, Club?
I mean, yeah, it is, of course.
Like, a 221 is still a very impressive combined knocks to even have in the first place.
Yeah. And yet I'm over here with a 203. It was like, how is Cryptic supposed to do that?
Luck, and, like, play the sets, like, better than you. Like, that's literally it. Like, he needs that the exact same luck.
Which one he could already do. The other, no. He just has to grind out Hero Story more. He's not going to
Motherfucker! Oh my god. I was on a 7 streak. Oh man, oh, holy fuck. Are you on a 15 streak or?
No.
Hmm. Not good.
Healing is basically optional with Moira, and I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? That's why everyone plays as her so much. Like, it's an option. It's advised you do it, obviously, but like...
Fair.
I mean, it's advised.
I could just kill the entire enemy team.
Yeah. But why do that when you have damage? Like, do you even use the healing orb, by the way, or?
No.
Okay, I figured you just use damage only, right?
Actually, no, I do when I'm one shot.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm dying, I use it on myself.
Actually, yeah, that's fair. That's exactly what I do as well. I just use it on myself if I'm about to die. Like the off chance I can just.
Everyone else just gets this shit, whatever this is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Sombra.
Yeah, I was so close to Ramel cycle, it didn't work.
Fuck, I almost got. Yeah, I was gonna play a bit of watching through SA2 ILs, but man, I don't know.
You're getting a little
They got the
tired.
disease.
Or are you just addicted to Overwatch right now?
Overwatch, yeah.
That's fair. I can't even remember the last time you played SAT, TBH.
Yesterday, like a few days, it was yesterday. I was just doing a bit of ILs though.
Yeah, you probably haven't played Hero Star in a while.
What happened?
You
Oh
probably
no,
haven't-
I was just like kind of de-resting my ILs. They went decently well. I was able to get, like, I wasn't that, I didn't feel rusty. Like, the only thing I really felt rusty at Superior K is always games like 124 is the best. You know, I've been on 122 paces and 121 even.
Yeah, you've improved so much now that like 124 is bad for you.
I know, right? Oh, okay, I don't know about bad, but like,
In an IL setting, it's
Yeah, IL setting, yeah.
maybe not. But...
Like, I can get like 123 like bad tunnels. So like, yeah. Obviously, like the part before has to go decently well, or pretty well, I should say. Or, no, actually, it could just be decently well. Like, I didn't do anything crazy on PRK, but like, not even Blue Honda, which I guess I could consider doing. But, like, it's not too bad. But I don't care about Blue Honda.
Me either. I'm not doing Blue Honda until I have a low 21.
How much does it even save? Like
a second.
Is it really that minimal? Huh. I didn't know it's not that much.
Yeah, it's only a second. I don't even do it in my story style PB. Because, like, I just
Hi,
don't see the point. What's up, Devu?
How's GDQ?
It was fun. Yeah, I had a good time today. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm driving.
It sounds like you did not have fun.
No, I had a great time today. Yeah, I'm just really
You're
tired.
lying. You're lying. You fucking hate people. Just admit it. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah, I had a good time. We went ice skating today.
Did you bring your own skates or?
No, there's like an ice skating ring like in the middle of the city, so they like let you
Oh.
rent skates. So, yeah, we all went ice skating today. It was a lot of fun.
Did Savage go back or Deku go back or?
No, Drum and Jam left yesterday. Because they pretty much were like just in for Deku's
I
run.
see, yeah.
Savick leaves in the morning, so he's gone tomorrow morning. And Deku's there all week. Like Deku, Drywall, Joey are there all week.
What about Aura?
Well,
I'm joking.
Aura lives in Pittsburgh, so yeah.
I'm joking.
Bro, that's like so much money taken out of the like the cost to go. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't like. Yeah, that makes sense. Obviously,
I don't know.
GDQ is not gonna be in this
It's honestly
area.
kind of a double-edged sword, because it's like I'm driving home right now, like 11:30 at night. It's like I'm tired, and I like being in my hotel would just be nicer, you know. But
Oh, someone's here.
It's obviously convenient from a cost standpoint.
All right, there's a Pharah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like the
I
first,
guess it's also.
the first
like-
couple of nights, I actually stayed in a hotel because I thought that we would be like, you know, like partying,
Drunk.
Deku's run and stuff, which we were. So
Yeah.
it was like the this thing. So,
Did Deku drink?
he drinks a little bit, not very much.
Yeah,
I
no,
forget,
what's the
how
point?
old is he? Like 22? He's 22? Did I get that right?
Like 22 or 23, I think. I'm not sure. In that range. You're definitely of the right range. I don't know for sure.
I think he's a bit younger than me.
Younger
so yeah.
than me. So
Yeah, I know he's a bit younger than me, but not by much. Like I think like a year or two.
yeah.
So.
He holds his controller like he plays his controller like a fucking piano.
I know.
He's the
I saw that
craziest.
shit.
He's the craziest grip I've ever seen in my life. Dude,
Yeah,
like,
you know,
just
yeah,
puts
that's
the controller on the table and plays it like a piano.
Yeah, you know that's exactly how he's able to like actually type while doing Swiss cheese or bofa.
I changed the controller.
Yeah, no, like he
It's
just
like
has
one of
like.
Savick script's also fucking insane. Like, I was watching Savick do Fling, not on Dreamcast, but like he was trying to show me how to get a 35. And like his grip is also fucking insanely crazy. Like his hand looks like it's like contorted into like 5 different directions, while he like claw grips the controller. It's like fucking insane.
Oh,
Yeah, I
damn.
can't play claw grip for shit.
But Savick's claw grip's like claw grip plus extra. I don't know. Like it's like claw grip plus he like spreads his entire hand apart across the entire controller.
I have seen the grip.
It's like
Yeah.
It's like this crazy ass grip.
Oh, just wait till you see me with Egg Golem. My Egg Golem technique is like.
Oh,
super
if you want to hear crazy grips, like look at Aiden's grip. Like he basically has 2 A buttons on his face button, so it's like the B button and the X button. Wait, no, it's the A button and the B button, and then he has the pause button as his X button, and the B button is his Y. Or no, X is B, start is Y.
Is that how I become a god gamer? I have to hold my controller like a crazy person.
I guess so. If it works. Wait, no, like when he does like pause hover, he like slams like his fingers, like Aiden like slams his fingers down, like on his like I guess his B button and his like Y button.
Also, when Savick does Fling, he like he's so much aggression in the inputs to jump on the rail.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like-
I get it.
It's
so
super funny. Yeah. Because he's like so serious about it too. Like when you watch him like on
Oh,
stream.
Matthew, you would not believe that. I just like knocked the Doomfist off off the map with my rocket launcher. Lol.
Yeah.
It's funny to see him like super serious when he's doing like a
Yeah,
strat.
Yeah, no, like if you notice with A Golem, like his camera shakes, and like he has like a serious face because like he just aggressively spamming the button down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same thing with Egg Golem.
I missed the Dark Story race because I had to go home, which was sad. There's a bunch of that race Dark Story. But that's okay. That's like the one thing I regret missing.
Yeah, understandable.
You know,
Yeah,
it
Savik
was
missed it too.
it was kind of weird watching the GDQ run and seeing Deku with like an actual good move.
Oh yeah. And seeing him not pixelated is pretty crazy.
Wait, who?
Seeing Deku in HD is pretty crazy.
Oh yeah. Is that or he does that, or he uses like another person's face as his face cam for like the Acer layout thing?
Yeah.
Like for instance, my race against Talon, or not Talon, in my race against Deku, he uses like a picture of in his face cam, like a picture of Talon. A Talon's face
Yeah.
specifically.
He had a picture of Drum as his picture for the finals for Dark Circle.
Yeah, I do remember that. And then he also had one for Aura and Emerald as well.
Yeah.
Was that for Eclipse the Record? I think.
That and I think it was like Dark NG Plus tournament. It was actually funny because Emerald was like watching the Dark NG Plus tournament, like the LTA portion in chat with Deku. Like Emerald sees like Deku's like face cam area of like with Emerald's face on it, and then Emerald's like, "Yo, I'm so sick of Dark Story, like PogChamp."
Let's go.
And then like the Eclipse record, we all had an agreement. Well, everyone had an agreement except me that like everyone uses like Emerald like as their face cam area.
Oh yeah.
And then like when it got to me, because I used like a picture of Pyra in the maid dress, so he was like, "Yo, and that's me. I'm just like serving out tea in my maid dress."
My god. Yeah, today was fun though. Like, I haven't really been, like, these past, like, since Deku's run, I've had to work every day.
Yeah.
So I've just been, like,
At least you got to
showing
see.
up. Yeah, I've been, like, I only was able to take off, like, Monday and Tuesday for HGDQ. So, like, I've been working till 5 every day and then, like, going in afterwards.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But it's been
So slow, man. Oh no, dude, don't go back to the hyper.
Today, me and Labras did a fucking Hero NG Plus race. It was so fun.
Oh my god.
Like one of the worst things I've ever done in my life. Dude just like walks up to me, he's like, "Do you want to do a Hero NG Plus race?"
I gotta get
Literally
second
doing-
place.
I was like literally doing nothing at the time, so I was like, sure. I hit Great Force Wall Run, Loop Speed and Radical Highway, and CGSS Bad Cam, and still probably got a time like worse than a 30. It was funny as shit.
Oh really?
Well, I don't
Oh
know
yeah, I
where
guess you
the
haven't done
other companies
CGS.
are.
Well, no, not that. But I guess like it's been a while since you did CGSS back cam as well, and like any of the hero stuff.
I did CGSS Bad Cam. I actually hit it first try. It was pretty crazy.
Oh okay, let's go.
Yeah. With no input display too, which is even crazy.
God. I need input display for CGSS. Like if I do CGSS, I glance at input display. Like I don't even glance at Sonic. At least like when trying to get out of bounds.
Yeah, I'm normally looking right at my input display whenever I get out of bounds. I don't normally am not even looking at Sonic at all.
Yeah.
But because I didn't have input display, I had to look at Sonic. So
Yeah. A key you could use actually is for a back cam is that if you look at the bottom left corner, you notice that there's a Mystic Melody shrine that loads in.
oh, interesting.
Yeah. So I think that's what like some people use. But yeah, no, we were talking about how Deku sounds so Italian on the GDQ, but you just don't notice it on the stream.
Yeah, he has the Italian filter on his stream.
I swear to God, like people are like, no, he definitely sounds Italian on my end. I'm like, what? No, you're crazy. I feel like I feel like I wasn't the only one to notice it, but then thankfully you said it as well.
Yeah, I mean, we're not the only people that feel that way either, so it's a pretty common opinion actually.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Deku's pretty tall. He's like 6 foot tall.
Oh, so he's
I didn't
like
think Deku
me.
would be. I didn't think Deku would be that tall. Deku's pretty tall. I think he's like a little taller than me, because I'm like 5'11". Joey Freefall is exactly my height. Aura's like 6'1". Savage
I
6'1".
do remember eating Aura, yeah.
Damn, dude. That's crazy.
Bro, you're tall as fuck. What the hell?
Wait, how tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
I'm 5'7".
Oh, so
I am small as shit.
I'm small as shit as well. Actually, I remember Katie saw me for. I remember telling Katie my size like the day before. I was like, "Damn, you're small, Seahawks. What the fuck?" And then she saw me. She's like, "You're fucking small." What happened?
Katie's pretty short too.
Yeah, but no, but I'm like small, like small.
Yeah, well, yeah. You're like a tiny person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll meet one day, Seahawks, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I
And I'll feel bad about my height and then my penis size.
We're not comparing penis size to Seahawks. Get out of your brain.
You're out of your mind, Seahawks. You're thinking that.
Alright, so the next GDQ meetup, all the male members of the SH2 community had to compare their penis sizes.
Compare this.
No, thank you.
Well, I'll just go to like the bathroom, like in this, like we won't even use a stall. Fuck that.
Seahawks, no.
I mean, is Diva gonna go to the next GDQ? Probably not.
I guess
don't know.
depending on location.
I'm like highly considering it because of how much fun I've been having this week. But I don't know. It's pretty rough for me to get a week off of work, so we'll see.
Yeah, it just seemed. I remember you talking about it before because of your boss.
Well, and it's like if I'm gonna take a week off, I should be spending that time with my wife too, and not just like with a bunch of gamers. So I don't know. There's like a couple factors to it.
Understandable, yeah. It's like.
Yeah.
Understand.
Like it being in Pittsburgh is like pretty much a blessing because I can like.
Yeah, like that, it's just good for convenience. Like that's what's good for you. But
I hope that GDQ makes so much money off of how much little rent they had to pay for Pittsburgh.
oh, I'm pretty sure they did.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's why they did it in Florida for a while.
Is Florida cheap? I don't think Florida's cheap.
It is
Florida?
cheap.
Oh, is it? I didn't.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, me and Gus were talking about how we just gotta get all the Chungus people at like one event. It'd be so awesome.
Yeah, it would be awesome.
We get Sether, we gotta get Hedera, we gotta get everybody. It's gonna be so awesome.
Bitch! Oh my god. Yeah, that makes sense.
Then we gotta smuggle Tempest from overseas.
Yeah, we just gotta kidnap him.
Yeah, I want to meet the Europeans
Hypnotic.
too. I want to meet them so bad.
Hypnotics told me that he would.
Okay, so
That's
here's the
crazy.
plan. Here's the plan.
What's
So we
crazy
blow
on
up
this
Europe.
GDQ is that we have fucking Deku and Hypnotics at this event. Which
Yeah,
is, like,
I know, right?
insane for like overseas people being here.
Okay, so here's what we do. We just blow up in the entirety of Europe, and then they're forced to move to the US.
Don't know how I feel about that one.
Well, extreme.
Hey, you
That's a
gotta do
little
what you
too
gotta do, right?
Maybe it's a little
Matthew,
too much.
You're European, right, Matthew?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he said that. This is.
Yeah.
You deserve that for saying that.
I mean, it would be a pretty crazy American accent that Matthew had if he was lived in America. I don't know anybody in America that sounds
Do
like
you
that.
imagine it? Like, are you trying to like put it in your head, like what he would sound like if he was American?
You know who sounds like the most British is besides Drum is obviously Prophet. Oh.
What about
Trump
Cryptic?
sounds so British, and he's not even British anymore. He's Canadian.
Yeah.
He's not
Prophet.
British.
Prophet's pretty British. I don't know. I don't think Prophet sounds that British. I think Epic Fox Skater sounds more British than.
I don't know. Actually, it's like Cryptic. Like you have a tier, right? There's like Drum and Cryptic and Prophet, and then below it, I guess you put Aiden in there.
I don't hear Aiden talk enough to really even to.
Oh, it does sound British. I can say that much.
Yeah.
He is indeed British. We can confirm.
I can confirm.
I feel
Can
like
confirm.
I feel like it sounds very similar to like Tepid.
Oh, they got team kill
That's like
nuts.
the same vibe I'm getting. But I guess it makes sense because you're different.
I don't know. I have like a Pittsburgh accent, but like nobody knows what that is. Like, nobody's been to Pittsburgh. But it's pretty much just like I sound like I'm mumbling all the time.
Who's the most
And I say
American
stupid
sounding
things.
runner?
Yeah, Matthew is the most American sounding runner.
Yeah, gotta be. Gotta be.
No, he's asking who you think.
I'm asking you who you think the most American
Oh,
sounding
fuck
runner is.
knows.
Yeah.
I know, probably
I
Katie. You know
actually-
she's not American.
Katie's not American.
I know.
She's not American.
Let me explain. I know. Okay, let me explain. But she just had like she just sounds American though. You know, like you don't even have to be American to sound American.
You know what's funny? I feel like that Savick doesn't have a very crazy Canadian accent.
Okay, what does
But, like-
fucking Canadian accents sound like though? Like, do they say A a lot?
No, they say
Like-
like tomorrow instead of tomorrow. They'll go tomorrow, or they'll
Oh.
say like, or they'll go like sorry instead of sorry. That's like a very like Canadian thing. I heard him say tomorrow yesterday, and was like, oh fuck, you really are Canadian. After all.
Yeah, but Katie sounds like the least Canadian. You kidding me?
Probably because she
I
hangs
don't
out with
think
a lot of
Katie sounds-
American people.
Yeah, I'll say I don't think Katie sounds Canadian at all, but I probably would chalk that up to the fact that she's probably been VCing with Americans since she was like fucking 14 years old to 13
That
years
makes
old.
sense.
Maybe
Yeah.
a young Katie would sound Canadian. Because I think Aiden
Yeah,
told
yeah.
us at Pace that apparently he used to have like a really bad Gaelic accent. Do you remember that? Like when we were in DC? He like told us that. He had like a really bad accent as a kid and then like disappeared.
Oh, Flub, you would appreciate this actually. I took Deku to Chipotle for his first ever Chipotle experience.
No way, did you take him to
Let's
the one that was
go.
next to Rita's? Or sorry, no, this is PvP one.
No, it was it was like a block away from the hotel. But
Because now I'm reminded of when I went to fucking Chipotle with the Pace people.
and
Yeah.
it was funny because I took him to Chipotle and like they're just like putting everything in the burrito and he's just like this is so much food. Why are you putting so much food in this burrito?
Yeah, that makes sense. The culture shock.
Yeah.
Gee, no, it was actually funny when I told Matthew earlier that I had to teach Aiden how to flush a toilet in America.
Was it at the...
Because like, apparently in Britain, they have buttons to flush a toilet instead of a lever.
Yeah, New Zealand's kind of the same way, honestly. Like every
Wait.
single fucking thing.
This was at the venue, right? Wait, like at
Yeah.
the bathroom by the bar or whatever? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember when Ida was like, whoa, we have air conditioning here? That doesn't exist in England. I'm like, what?
It doesn't.
What the fuck? You guys don't have air conditioning?
Air
in
conditioning
England
units?
at all?
No, I guess
What
that's.
the
It is
fuck?
cold for 90% of the fucking year.
I like how that Never mind. I was gonna say I like how that freeze did nothing, and then like fucking ult, and then May came for me, and then fucking Zarya.
I didn't have air conditioning growing up. That's because my parents were cheap, not because America doesn't have air conditioning.
Oh, that's fair. I guess.
Yeah.
But that also sounds like hell.
I literally used to just take cold showers for fun because
For
I was
fun.
so hot.
Did you like feeling yourself or something?
What? I mean, it's cold in Pittsburgh for a lot of the year too. Like it's like 6 or 7 months of the year is pretty cold in Pittsburgh. So it's like we don't really need it. And then like then we have spring and fall where it's like pretty reasonable here. So I mean, we only really have like 3 months of it like fucking being really hot. So like it's not that bad. It's not like Florida. Florida, like if I lived in Florida, I would have to have AC.
Oh,
There's someone behind, by the way.
I remember in the summer, or not in the summer, like in the beginning of the semester of my school year in my dorm, we had to have the temperature, we could not have it higher than 68 before winter, for whatever reason, and so we had it at 66, and I was freezing. Like, I was so cold. And then when I went outside, it's like my glasses fogged up and everything was like,
I am gonna need to do some conversion here. Hold on.
66 is like 5 degrees. It's like 5 degrees Celsius.
56.
Fair.
18, that's not that bad.
Alright, well I just got home, so I will talk to you guys later.
Alright, see you, David.
Thanks for chatting
Bye.
me while I drove.
Alright, see you, David.
It's so cold. But now it's fine. Now we set it to 70 for the wind. I don't have to worry about that.
No, yeah, for sure. Is it still the same or not really? Like the same rules?
In the winter, no. What the fuck, dude? I get this red color. Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna make this one my last game.
Okay, that's fair.
Y'all have been playing for a long time, to be fair.
I played for a lot longer than I
Yeah,
initially was going to.
At least I didn't die, so that's good. Okay. I'm a little bit...
Okay, I want to know where I fit on this accent tier list of yours.
The American...
No, the British one.
I had no idea, honestly.
I'd say
I cannot.
I'd say in between Frog Skater and Cryptic.
I don't know. I don't think Frogster sounds as British as like the people I listed earlier.
It's 'cause it's not like posh Queen's English, like hello, how are you? It's not like that. It's got a more northern accent, so. I would say Frog has a more
Savic sucks, dude.
like a stronger British accent than Drum and Cryptic.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Alright, this is fucking lovely.
I probably just do Nux Senti after just one
You're
match.
crazy, bro. Nux Sendi at midnight?
What are we doing? Fucking
Or not.
12 a.m. Actually, I've done Nux Senti at like 2 a.m. So you know.
I mean, you kidding me? Cryptic does like Nux Sentis at, or your Sentis at like 5 a.m. this time or some shit.
Oh, man.
It's only because like his parents are out of town and he had that young mindset of like, oh yeah, my parents are out of town, so I get to stay up as long as I want. And I don't have no mic, obviously.
Are his parents actually out of town right now? Or is that...
Not right now, but only when it happens, though.
I think he said they're gonna go out of town soon.
Fog? Nice. Alright, just don't screw up the ending really badly, Fog. Actually, I'm gonna do it the same way that I've always done it. I'm not gonna go for anything stupid.
Watching Katie play Team Dark, it looks so ass. It looks
No!
You see, it looks good if it's done right.
You gotta be kidding
No,
me, man.
It just looks ass.
Why did I go for that? I'm losing like 30 seconds now.
It just looks like Team Sonic, but worse.
I don't know what to do now because the cycle.
Okay, when I say it looks good, I meant like it looks good when it's done right. So, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair. Oh boy, this is gonna be a huge time loss, man. I gotta play this section like really safe. Otherwise I'm gonna not be very happy. I just messed up the glitchy wall kick. Okay. At least I didn't die, but that still sucks. Ah, that's pretty nice actually. I only lost like 7 seconds. Because my TV also died. It wasn't really that. I just fell off the cube. That's okay. I got time save later too.
Wait, going back to the hero stories for an idea, I was thinking in a scenario, if like, obviously like the 3 people just didn't join, that mentioned earlier, like all of a sudden they just can't join.
So the top 3 can't join, is what you're saying.
Yeah, basically it's just 22 runners and up. Like, who'd even win that? Like,
Emerald. TV.
yeah. I mean, I guess if Trader does join the hero story tournament, I'd be very scared of him.
But
because like the fact that
is Deku.
I feel like Trader's been a 21 runner this whole time. He just hasn't gotten.
Oh yeah, he has been. Yeah.
He's been.
The problem is that Trader kind of gets like, I guess Trader gets in like a mindset where like, if he feels like a run's just not good, that's how like kind of his runs dictate. That's kind of like how he's been over the years. And so that's kind of like why his runs died. Like instead of like believing like his runs can live. Cause like the other day he got like a IL set, Wild Canyon, right? He was very happy about that. He was celebrating a little bit too early for that. And then like his I guess the run the run was like whittling down and only ended up as a 942 out of Aquatic Mine. And he was like, this run is so bad. Like I'm like, okay, no, that run is still very good. You could still easily get 3rd place with a run like that. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah,
even 2nd place, honestly, with
my,
the 942 out of Aquatic Mine.
My PB gets 945, so it's like he's literally
it's very
ahead
reasonable.
of me.
Yeah, I mean, I got 942 out of Aquatic Mine before. They're like 118 Green Forest, but I'm happy about those.
Your best is
like,
932 still, right? From that like
931.
Oh, 931.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like that's what I was saying. And then like the run eventually died in like Death Chamber because like he was upset about his like 140 hidden base and his 131 carry cave. So like, yeah, that's what I was saying. Is that's kind of a problem with like Trader's like mental state. Is that like if he's just set on a mood, like the run is just kind of either it's living or it's like mostly dead. Like if he's like not, if he's just like not playing to like how he wants to play as. Like I'd be happy with a 942 out of Aquatic Mine. Like I mean that's easy. Like that's like 2nd place right there, honestly. Like obviously you'd have to play very well, but like to be like 2nd place, but still.
Do you need like under a 920 for 20?
I don't know. I don't know like 2nd half pace as well, honestly. I don't like sub splits anything.
Yeah.
Like I just go off like a number.
Yeah. Like a 930 is easy 21 pace, for example.
Oh, like a 930 ace out of Aquatic Mine, or
yeah.
Like you could get like a 21 with like a 955. Like I didn't did it before. It was really hard.
I was saying
930
is like. I was saying 930 is like 320. Or
well, it's 321 if you could finish a run. That's all I could say. And like not have it go bad.
Yeah. For a 20, I think it's like 925 is bare minimum. I think it's like 22. Except it's a little bit more because of OBT.
But yeah, I mean, it's obviously a little more 20. It's easily 21 pace, that's for sure. But it's like you still have to complete the run and like finish well enough to like complete the to get a 21 out of that. Because like the whole challenge of getting a 21 is like playing pretty well. Like playing to your not golds, but like playing to like a set standard. And like having like decent enough good enough RNG to like get it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like, I don't know if I worded it right there.
Do I want to go for the momentum spin here? Okay, I did. And we got it. I just get the shine. Nice! Finally a Serenitude that didn't...
Oh, thank God! I was trapped in
I
there.
could not get an angle and you for the life of me.
Serenitude that wasn't a disaster. Finally, dude. I'm so happy. I am so glad.
Yeah, one thing I noticed about Junkrat is that he benefits close range very well.
Yes, explosives do.
Yeah, like, that's why, like, if Sombra tries to, like, 1v flank me in a 1v1, like, there's, like, no chance, as long as I play well. Or, not well, but, like, decent enough. But, like, Junkrat's just so bad at aerial just because he uses, like, a grenade launcher. Nice. What the fuck? We all sucked. Like, there's only one person on our team that got like 10 plus kills. I have a 13% weapon accuracy with a grenade launcher. Lamau.
Okay. Serena 4, man. Okay. I need a...
Alright. That's your last one, Matthew?
Yeah.
Okay.
GG's.
Did Katie just get like the record for Team Dark LTS? At 59:20?
No, she had to put in the things times manually, so she didn't account for deaths.
Oh, she did it IGT. So
Oh.
she still has to check the
Yeah. You still have to check, obviously.
the
I
file
know.
select.
The file timer.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's nice improvisation, actually.
I am down to react how it's gonna go well, but how well this is, so... Team Dark really does have, like... I'd say Team Dark,
Dude.
honestly, has, like, the best, theme. Is our Team Dark or Team, Rose, in my opinion.
Huh?
Because I really do like Follow Me. But I also like Team Dark.
Banger.
Honestly, Team Chaotix is honestly my least favorite of the four.
Really?
Yeah. It's all banger. They're all fantastic songs, honestly. I don't know, I just like a Weekend more.
I think Weekend is mid.
I hear
really
that a
mid.
lot, honestly. I don't know, I really like it.
I think Follow Me is my favorite one.
If I had to like make the list, that's probably like Follow Me, I think. And then Team Dark is just like slightly though. And then yeah, and then Weekend and then Team Chaotix.
Alright. Am I due for a shitty King Blue? I really hope not.
But yeah, no, that's my thing. I think the reason why I put Team Dark lower, it's just slightly, is because like the chorus is what hard carries it, but then like the rest of the lyrics just doesn't really.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Alright, what do you got, King Boo? This could decide whether the run is dead or not, maybe. We'll see. Okay. Oh god, we already got extra. No. No, we got another one. Rip. Oh man, RNG is being horrible. Okay. At least I got it done. 2 extras though. That's gonna hurt.
But I guess the question is, where would you put what's the final boss game called again? I forgot.
What I'm made of?
What I'm made of, yeah. Where would you put that?
What, within Sonic Heroes?
Within Sonic Heroes, yeah.
Well, number 1. No contest. It's the best song in that game.
I can see it. I think I probably put third best in my opinion. I think, okay, so actually the hot take, I think I like what I'm made of over Live and Learn. I think that's a hot take, I don't know. Because I hear a lot more praise for Live and Learn than what I'm made of.
No, I'd prefer it.
Dude, what?
Really? I don't know, I think I think the problem for me is that I think I listen to it way too much.
This King Boo is so bad. And I'm getting bubbles again? Great. I am not very Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Hey, if this run PBs, that'd be very nice to run up against. So that's at least fine. I'll spend so much time though. That's kind of sad. Wait, so what time did Katie get? 'Cause I was
File timer. Like, we're waiting for it, but she's taking a piss. Apparently, so.
Okay. Alright. Is she playing on console now? She's playing on emulator.
Console, yeah. I think it's because she's at home. If she's at home, she plays on console because she has like a CRT to play on. But then, like, if she's obviously like in college dorm, then she uses emulator typically. I feel like the one thing that sucks about running Sonic Heroes is that you have to use Dolphin 5.0.
It's so ass.
I don't know why.
Like, the amount of stutter is ridiculous.
Yeah, okay, you know what, actually, you know what's funny, Matthew? The issues with Dolphin 5.0 have been brought up in Heroes can be so often that they're still not even willing to change.
Oh,
Like a different,
so
a recent version.
own kind of issues with that.
Okay, so like one issue is obviously I hear stuttering. The other issue is like I think it's like a controller disconnect. So if your controller disconnects, like the character is still gonna be like going within that same direction, if that makes sense.
Not. I haven't experienced that. My controller doesn't disconnect, so.
But I hear that often. So I hear that so often though.
Yeah, the main one for me is like you just be playing and then all of a sudden for like 5 seconds it just feels like it's running at like 20 FPS. It's like, bro.
Yeah. Oh, you know it's also it's actually interesting because a lot of it, and like also Ace's computer, which Ace has like the piss, because like he's mentioned this many times, he has a piss poor laptop back in like 2012. Newer versions of Dolphin run way better than Dolphin 5.0.
So
On his
so he
laptop.
can't even run
Use it
Heroes.
because it's a stable version.
They use it, it's a
doesn't
stable-
change at all.
Yeah, no, that's what they said, but honestly,
You don't see it?
I don't know. I hear way more issues that people met in Dolphin 5.0 than others. But the thing is that you don't even have to like stick with Dolphin 5.0. You can just pick like a recent version. Cause like you could just pick a version and stick with it. Like it doesn't even have to be like like the newest version like every time. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
Alright.
What does SA2 do?
for Dolphin,
Yeah.
we
I think
have the
it's-
Dolphin rule set and announcements.
I think it's
but I do know,
17995. It's
Is
fi-
it like the newest version every time, so if Dolphin gets updated
No.
new versions, or is it just that one?
it's just that one version we use because it's the last Dolphin version that like if you remember like the window tab up the thing, like it'll show like the FPS, like the Dolphin version you're using, VSync, and a bunch of other information, right? That's the last Dolphin version that has that information at the top bar, which is why they use that version. And it's relatively new too, so like it doesn't have like many issues that Heroes community has if they're using Dolphin. Yeah, it shows emulator version, frame rate, VSync, I guess, and it has to be visible for obvious reasons. Like you have to show like the window title bar thing. But I don't see myself playing SA2 on emulator.
You keep playing Heroes in German.
Yeah,
Why?
why not? I guess. It's not like she has to know Knuckles pieces, so you know what I mean. That would be funny.
I still find it so funny that Angry Man and Angry Guy in French is a 50-50.
I think Alice
Yeah.
told me she learned the hints in French when she was like learning it.
Yeah.
So that way, like, yeah, she knew more words. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, no, I think yeah, no, Dren said that like the hints in Spanish translate like decently well until you get to Dry Lagoon, where they're just like a broken hint. So like when you read a hint,
Why specifically Dry Lagoon?
because there's a broken hint, and then if you just get that piece, it just doesn't have any text like at all.
Oh, beautiful. Wait, wouldn't you know which piece it is then, based on that?
I guess you would, yeah. I don't know.
If it's multiple hints, then fine. But if it's just one,
Yeah, I guess.
oh, that is really funny.
It is, yeah. Okay, yeah. According to like the announcements we have, when it comes to regarding Dolphin, there's 11 rule sets. It has to be an only NTSC version of SA2B are accepted. The version number is 5.0.17.995. Window title bar must be showing. Emulator must run full speed. Occasional lag spike is fine, but if it's a consistent slowdown, it's not. Speed up just transfer rate must be disabled. Enable and emulate CPU clock overdrive must be set to 100 or turned off completely. CPU emulation engine must be set to JIT recompiler for x86 or 64, whatever that means. Skip EFB access from CPU must be unchecked. Modification sheet editing, yada, that's not allowed. Save state function to reset manually is not allowed, and emulator is only allowed for main board categories. Main story categories are ILs. And if I'm gonna be real, I don't think Dolphin's like an answer. I really don't. For like. Oh, okay, so she got 113.
113, I don't know if that's good.
Oh yeah, well, it's better. It's a 7-minute PP.
So it's not world record, because world record's up 102.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, she's like 11 minutes away from it, so. Yeah, honestly, like I said, if I'm being real, for like SA2 community, I don't think Dolphin's like an issue, like a solution. Like Prophet was saying, it's not 1v1 to like the actual Dolphin itself, like the GameCube version itself, because it still doesn't like acknowledge the fact that like between PC and GameCube, that like the two games are like, just completely different, or they just feel like an entirely different game. So it's like, yeah, what you give is like it's an accessibility thing. But even then though, like between Dolphin, GameCube, and just like console and GameCube, it's not 1v1. It's not 1-to-1. Like, the only thing they both have in common is that you just have a GameCube version of SA2 to play on.
It's the same version, it's just different mechanics. Right? So...
No, not even mechanically, but like it's just the same game. Is like because they're both SA2 on GameCube, but it's not 1-to-1. Which that was like the thing that Prof and I were discussing. Like, yeah, it's just not 1-to-1, and it just kind of just yeah. Oh, she's doing more runs.
If she chose chaos by accident.
Oh, Breezy's alone. So I guess this is that third. Yeah, I guess yours really gotta look into like you gotta really look into her dolphin situation because because like even Hideo was like really pissed off about it because like she has so many issues with Dolphin 5.0 and they're just reluctant to change.
Nice. Let's go. I am on SMS PB pace, assuming I don't
Nice.
choke Noki 6.
Nice.
Past heal, so it's like get a little bit of a breather. It's on pace to be a 124, which is actually pretty good. Assuming Noki 6 doesn't freaking go wrong, which it might.
Okay, I'm gonna go to bed.
Alright, good night.
Good night.
Good night.
And then we're gonna freezy.
Alright, sounds good. What's good? What are you guys up to?
Just chilling. Freezy's running all royal seeds.
Oh shit.
You get to hear my funny story too, Flo.
What's going on?
So, I was ordering a new Wolverine since my previous one was broken. And I ordered the new Wolverine, and it showed up last week. And I was like, great. And I started using it, and about 30 minutes into using it, trying to start doing hero story runs, I immediately noticed a massive defect. Yeah, don't tell anyone. I do be playing hero story.
We're not freezing on stream.
Yeah, keep it between us, Freezy and his 10 viewers.
And us, of course.
Yeah, only like over a dozen people know. It's no big deal. But anyway, yeah, one of the triggers was defective, and it was basically constantly pressed anytime I used the trigger close.
Oh.
So I'm like, well, that's annoying.
no.
Alright, I'll do the Amazon return thing. So I do the Amazon return thing, and they say, okay, we're sending out a replacement, it'll be there in like 4 more days. I was like, okay. So I wait 4 more days. Today strolls up. It's time to get my second Wolverine of this week. And I look at the delivery photo, and I notice the package. I'm like, that looks awfully thin. And so I go out and I grab the envelope thing that my Wolverine came in, and I look at it and I'm like, this is empty. There's nothing in here. They've literally just shipped me an empty envelope.
Oh.
There's nothing in it. And I thought, and my first thought was because you could tell it had like the part that normally opens had been open. I was like, oh, did somebody steal it? But I look back at the picture again, and you could very clearly tell from the picture that the delivery driver took that. No, that's just how it came. It was just empty when it got here. So, it got lost somewhere along shipping, I would say, is the most likely thing. Because I highly doubt they would send me an envelope that has
empty.
nothing.
Yeah.
Here, hang on, Tommy. I can turn up the call. If it's too low.
And so, after having 2 Wolverines like this, I'm like, what do I do? And I like pull up the Amazon returns, and I'm like, well, whenever I say I want to return and order a replacement, they say we're gonna charge you if you don't return the controller in a month. How am I supposed to return
How are
the
you supposed to do
controller?
that if you don't have it?
I don't have a controller. Yeah, exactly. Which that made sense for the first one. I still have to return it. I'll probably do that later this week. But
Okay.
so I was just like, what do I do? So I have to spend like the next hour on Amazon customer support, talking to a very nice customer service rep, but also struggling with language barrier because it's pretty clear that English is not their primary language.
Fair enough. Understandable.
But we got there eventually, and I got it refunded to my account. And I guess some good that did come of it was whenever they couldn't order a replacement, they had to give me a refund specifically. And whenever I got my refund, I looked, and the Wolverine was suddenly on sale when it wasn't whenever I ordered it the first time. So I'm like, okay, at least I get something from this exchange. I get to order it for $10 less. So that's nice at least. But it's also just like, you really couldn't have just got the controller right the first time, or had a controller the second time.
Right.
Like, I'm cool. Sometimes products come defective. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
Right.
But twice?
Twice? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do this. Oh, goodness gracious.
Evil Freeze would be like, hi, my name is Milty, and my favorite Mario Party map is the summer map.
Oh no.
I kind of like the summer maps, though. I mean, there is one I don't like. I don't really like Yoshi's Tropical Island. I only like it because it has Yoshi's in it, but other than that, that map's kind of boring.
Wait, yeah, that's actually messed up. I'm just thinking, you're Koopa's Seaside Soiree's #1 defender.
Am I really?
Yes, nobody else thinks that map is tolerable.
Dang, like, it's not my first choice, but, like,
Yeah.
I'll play there.
I was gonna say, not your first choice, it was like your 40th choice. But that's still way better than everyone else put it.
I also did the same thing with Mega Fruit from Super Mario Party.
That one's wild to me. Like, I can at least see Koopa's. I'm sorry, Mega Fruit is such a awful board.
Okay.
I don't think I could say it's like one of the worst boards I've ever played ever.
I think not.
This is about to PB potentially.
It's definitely not one of the best, but I don't think it's worst of all time. Though.
Okay, as long as I don't get gooped.
Yeah, the music's really good. On the other hand, Peach's Birthday Cake in Mario Party 1, one of the worst maps I've ever played ever.
What map? Sorry, I got it.
Birthday Cake in Mario Party 1, one of the worst maps I've ever played in Mario Party history.
Horrible. What was the last thing you heard me say?
Just talking about your controllers, so basically you said that you get the same situation happen twice.
So no comment about Mega Fruit was...
Let's fucking go, dude. Let's freaking go, man. We got that shit.
What'd you get?
124.45. SMS any percents.
Nice.
That is threshold.
Oh, that's threshold? Holy shit, that's a hard threshold to make.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess considering how many runs they have,
The song of the map, yeah, it's also just as bad.
Oh.
Luckily, the last 5 turns in Superstars makes that song so much
I got
better
that all
for
on
me.
video too. Let's go.
Huge.
GG's.
Yeah, so I reached past the point where they need video, so that's good.
So now you're gonna submit that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Dude, this is sick.
Where's that
I
put
really
you at?
expected you to be like, no.
I think it's like top 200.
Mario.
I think it's like 200 something. Let me check. But yeah, this is a huge win.
Mario.
Okay, 124.45. Yeah, the 119 is possible for me for sure.
Wow, we're about to be ahead by a lot.
Oh. We're up.
Gold! Went from -1 to -23 on one split. Trying to think, well, there are some boards that, like, people always say they despise that I realize aren't nearly as bad.
Yeah,
Mystery
Castaway
Lane.
Bay.
I was about to say it's called Mystery Land.
Castaway Bay, in my opinion.
At first, Mystery Land I thought was just like,
Someday.
I was like, alright, as a meme I'm gonna choose Mystery Land, and then I actually played it, I'm like, this is kind of fun.
I wanna fight that Mario again.
I feel like Castaway Bay, people, I feel like it's not like overly hated.
Sorry, I died again. You said at first I thought Mystery Land was
So,
something.
Castaway Bay is what I said, but
It was... I picked Mystery Land as a meme at first, and then I was just like, this is not that bad at all.
it's just so boring in my opinion.
Nah.
I just don't like the concepts.
Also, Castaway Bay is not a normally hated board. That board is like top half for everyone I've talked to.
I don't know. I feel like with like when I see board rankings, I usually see Castaway Bay as like bottom of the barrel. Besides what is it? The Clockwork Castle.
I've come around to that one too. I still don't like that one.
Okay, but the Clockwork Castle makes perfect sense. Though, honestly, I fucking hate that board.
I will actually play. I will play Clockwork Castle if I had to.
Okay, but I hate that board. Source, Mario Party. The Mario Party. It was the Chungus days. Where I can destroy by Bowser at one time, numerously.
You chose it on your birthday.
I know I did. No, it wasn't that time. I'm referring to a different time specifically.
Oh, okay.
The first time we played it, like when we were doing like the Mario Party thing, I got fucking annihilated by Bowser, and I was like so fucking pissed.
Okay, I just pulled it up. Castaway Bay had a meme in our list of 29.